As combines roll across the Midwest and the reality of a sobering corn crop hits the bins, pork producers are left just trying to survive.
Not only are we looking at hog prices dropping, down possibly in the low 70s for a lean hog price going into the fourth quarter, but along with that, a lot of the feed going into those hogs has a market value of upwards of $8 or more.
Ellis says this double whammy is creating a collapse of margins.
And some of those losses that we're seeing out there, we're expecting some of the heaviest losses that we've had in recent history.
And while producers usually see the lowest prices in the fourth quarter, this year will be more extreme. Producers like Todd Wiley are crunching the numbers to prepare for what's to come.
When I take all the numbers and put them together, we're losing right at $57 per pig today.
And neither Wiley or Ellis see that changing anytime soon.
Where producers need a break-even price of over $95, even a full dollar, they're looking at actually receiving something down there in the low 70s.
And so we've got a long ways to go to even to just keep our money together, let alone make any margin.
This is forcing some producers to make a difficult decision. Do they even produce or finish out hogs when margins are looking so tight?
And for many operations, they're pulling back into what you'd call survival mode, where they may be cutting back on their sow numbers and holding things back as much as they can, because they know for every hog that they're producing, they're going to be losing a tremendous amount of money.
Wiley says while pork producers have been through some tough times, there's no real comparison to this year's forecast for record losses.
And Wiley hopes that things will finally take a turn for the better for his operation in June of 2013.
Now, unfortunately, since February, we haven't had a decent opportunity to crush our pigs at the margin that we would prefer to have. And so we're a little bit open after the first of the year. I'm anticipating having to live through this for at least 6 months until we get into June and get into hog prices that are substantially better, hopefully.
But Wiley says if there's one thing he's learned, it's that pork producers are resilient and thinks the majority of operations will survive.
And I think for the most part, we're better managers than we were. I think for the most part, we take care of business down the road a little bit further than we used to. And so I'm hopeful that the damage, while it's going to be excruciating while it happens, I'm hopeful that it's going to be relatively short term.
From Walker, Iowa, I'm Tyne Morgan for AgDay.